the monks were met by hell. And they described it often as if the devils from hell are being unleashed on them. The Vikings were warriors, there's no doubt, but they lived by intimidation, fear, and terrorism. They were raiders. They weren't soldiers.
I think they were extremely fierce and extremely greedy and extremely skillful. I mean, we think of these people as being barbarians, but in fact, I think the order of battle, the way in which they moved on a target in a very disciplined military way.
The Viking warrior was a very simple war machine. It was a big, brawny Scandinavian, often dressed in leather, hide, armor. Each person was equipped with very simple tools: a knife, a sword, and a battle axe. And reportedly, it was the battle axe that was the fiercest of these weapons, because the Vikings had tremendous skill in throwing these axes to, lop off people's heads or incapacitate them.
The monasteries along the coast particularly appealed to the Vikings because of their great accumulation of wealth and the passivity of the monks. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, begun in the late 800s, is the primary source of English history from the 5th to the 11th century. It records the terror wrought by the Viking invaders. The ravages of heathen men miserably destroyed God's church on Lindisfarne with plunder and slaughter. This attack on these monks and their treasures in 793 AD was an historical milestone, the first major Viking sea raid. But Lindisfarne and the other vulnerable monasteries along the coast of the British Isles were only the beginning. As the 8th century drew to a close, the Viking raiders set their sights on larger prizes. The major cities of Europe were about to feel the power and the fury of these Norsemen and the bite of their steel.